Hey guys, it's good to see you. I have just realized that I have not uploaded my favorites for last month, and I did them and realized that one of my favorites is actually not working out so great, so I'm going to put that into the fail bunch and I'm going to redo that for you guys tomorrow. But in the meantime, I have gotten a lot of requests on how to do a cat eye, and there are so many versions of it. What I want to say first is that when I'm doing it, I'm going to be looking in the mirror or like toward the camera, which makes it much harder. It's kind of like putting eyelashes on. If you're looking down when you're doing your eyeliner into a mirror, it makes it so much more precise, just as it would if you were applying your eyelashes. So I hope that that helps, because when I am doing my own eyeliner, I look down, and when I'm doing someone else's eyeliner, I ask them to look down a little bit for me, which really helps. So but for this video, for the purposes of the video, I'm going to be like just looking right into the mirror or at the camera. I hope the lighting is okay. It was almost 90 degrees here today, and I just thought, oh my goodness, I cannot turn those lights on right now because I don't have the air conditioning on. I'm trying to conserve, so please bear with me. I hope the lighting is okay. I have not been around for a few days. My granddad is in the hospital. They have now transferred him over to a nursing home just for about a week or so to get him some physical therapy. Not sure what happened. It looked like a stroke, but we are not sure what happened. It does not show any signs of stroke, so I'm thankful for that. But he is now like out of like the comatose state, and he's talking and things like that. So anyway, let me go ahead and get to what I wanted to show you. There are so many ways to do a cat eye, so I'm going to be doing different versions of it. I love the one I've been doing a lot lately is what I consider is like a little doggy tail, and that looks really cute if you have a smoky eye and it's rounded at the corners and you want to round out your liner. The one that I'm using tonight is just a really thick gel liner with false lashes and matte eyeshadows, and I figured I would downplay the eyeshadows so you can really see the eyeliner. So I have several brushes here, but the one that I am going to use I'm going to use two for this look. I'm going to use an angled brush like this that's going to give you a thicker look, and then I'm going to use a pointed brush like this that I will use at the outer corner. You can use one brush. Many times I do just use one brush, but or I can start with this one and show you if you prefer a thinner look. I'll go ahead and start with the smaller one so you can see how you can start off much thinner and not have to go so thick. So anyway, the liner I'm using is the Raven by Coastal Scents. I'm really impressed by this now because I was so scared. I left the top off of this for over 24 hours. The last video I did with you guys, I left the top off of this when I was reviewing it, and the next morning I didn't need to do anything to it. I just touched it and it was still moist, so I was so happy. So let me go ahead and just start with this fine brush. It's not super fine. It's kind of like the MAC 210. The 209 is like so fine you kind of just want to do your tips with it unless you really like that. I have really small eyes, so a lot of times when people come out and they do the triangle and then they come back down, I cannot do a really large one, otherwise it takes up my whole lid. So I love it. I would love to have really large eyes so I could do that look, but tend to have to double dip a little more with the thinner brush, but you can always build up. Alright, what I'm going to do is switch over now to the other one so you can see how much faster it is to kind of get that look with an angled liner brush. A thick liner. And you're only going to go over it once. Okay, when I get right here, I'm going to take the tip. I've got a little bit extra on there. And I'm going to turn it around. See, before I was holding it like this. This time I am going to turn it around and just draw a little mark here. And if you want something more subtle, this is where the other brush would come in great. Now I hold my eye taut because I do have small eyes, and I have to be real careful not to make a mess. But if you do make a mess, you just get your Q-tip and fix it with some non-oily makeup remover, and that works great. Like out here at this corner right here where it looks a little messed up, I will wait for that to dry, and then I'll come back in and I will fix it with some non-oily makeup remover. Or you can kind of smooth it out and make it even thicker if you want it. Then I'll come back with the other brush that's clean and just kind of go back over. As we talk, I'm just going back and fixing edges. But that's what you do. You just have to go back and kind of look at one eye and then the other and then the other. I'm going to add lashes, fix it up with some Q-tips, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, I am back. I have finished this eye, and it just shows where I have got really, really thick gel eyeliner on that is straight out. It doesn't go up. It goes up just a little bit, but it doesn't offer any curve at all. When I do mine, I use the angled brush, and sometimes I use a brush very small like this to do that little dog tail. I love gel liner. I also like liquid liner, and I like to use my own brush with it. That works really well too. So I'll be doing different ones. I don't usually go this thick. This is very mod, very 60s. But this is it. Hope that you like that. I hope that helps. I know that not everybody likes it that thick, but I had so many requests to give that mod 60s look that I thought I would go ahead and honor that. I will be doing more as I do other tutorials. I have a smoky look coming up that has been requested a lot, and I'll be doing a bit of a wing with that, and it'll just be a little extra. So I'll talk to you guys later, and I hope you guys have a great day tomorrow. I will be back tomorrow with my favorites, and I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good night. Bye.